This is a Central ARWX Storm Center weather update.
Well, good evening, Central Arkansas, and a very happy Sunday to everybody out there. Here in Central Arkansas, it was another very hot day where we saw temperatures that got up to way above average. Some of the hottest temperatures we've seen here in quite some time since 2023, with highs not quite mimicking the 2012, but we did see a high of 106 in Little Rock and many areas at or above 100 today. Now, we did see rainfall as well around Central Arkansas, areas around Pulaski County, Faulkner County, Perry County, as well as Garland down into Hot Spring County, Saline County as well. We did see some isolated showers and storms around. We still have a very isolated shower over around Lake Ouachita right now, but that is since dying off. And from here, it is going to be dry overnight, but we do have a change coming as we head into the next really 7 to 10 days. But let's go on and take a look at, around the region at this hour. We're coming in at 99 in Little Rock and Conway, 97 in Lone Oak and Perryville at this hour. Really upper 90s across the entire area after a very hot day here in Central Arkansas. We're not going to cool off much overnight. I'll go over that here in just a little bit. The bigger story continues to be the heat, and the heat. But that being said, though, There is changes on the way, but we got to get through just a little bit longer. Level 4 alert day does continue through Thursday, the biggest issue being that continuation of the heat. We will see a higher temperature coming up here towards the middle of the week, but we will have a few fronts to interact with the heat, so that will bring at least a chance of rainfall here and there, especially on Monday and Thursday of this week. Now, going into next week, as you saw as I posted earlier, we do have a big pattern change coming, and it's becoming more and more likely next week, and we could see the first real substantial cool down we've seen since early July, late June for us here in Central Arkansas. Something we're definitely have to watch for over the next few days. And of course, I'll be watching myself because I, for one, am tired of the heat and am ready for a change myself. As you know, we are continuing the burn bans, the wildfire danger. Really certain this will be upgraded to more areas in a high risk tomorrow. But for now, though, we are looking good, but still don't burn, because that wildfire danger does remain high. We have seen wildfires being produced, especially in areas where we've not had any rain whatsoever. And dating back to a year ago, some areas are almost 24 inches below 2 feet below normal than what they should be right now. Over the next several days, as you know, that level 4 extreme risk does continue. Heat exhaustion, heat stroke will be a big issue, as well as dehydration. Take plenty of breaks if outside, and of course, as always, continue to check the back seat for those kids and those pets, especially, also at the bus stop. Try and pick them up if you can, because it's going to be a hot walk home from the bus stop, at least for the next few days for our students. Thursday, we start to bring that down a little bit. Notice as we get into Friday and Saturday, we bring that down to a level 1 and level 2 risk, but going into the following week, it gets even better, and I'll go over that here in just a little bit. Now, the rainfall amounts do start to come up. Again, this is not going to be widespread whatsoever. We're going to be dealing with very isolated chances of rain over the next several days. The bigger story continues to be the heat, and the humidity will increase as well. So obviously, we're going to have those heat index values coming back up a little bit. But not expecting a lot of rainfall, but isolated areas could see up to a quarter to a half an inch. The bigger story does continue to be the heat over the next several days. Now let's just kind of dissect everything a little bit here. So again, now we're talking Monday first. It's going to be hot across the entire region, extreme heat area-wide, but a cold front in North Arkansas will help to bring at least a chance of a few isolated showers and storms, mainly in the afternoon, early evening hours. I'm not expecting much widespread, so again, this is going to be one of those instances. We're still going to be in the 100s, but with some of you will get at least a brief break from the rainfall or from the 100s, as long as we get the much needed rainfall that we need. Otherwise, it's going to be hot. Now, if we go into Thursday, we start to break the heat down a little bit. We have a cold front that's scheduled to move through Thursday evening into Friday morning. Behind the front, lower humidity. Along the front, we will be getting those scattered storms. The rain changes are highest on Thursday. The front will be much stronger than the one on Monday, so that one will actually start to move through and will help to bring an end to the 100s. Notice I said the 100s, not the 90s or the heat. Notice the South Arkansas, or the southern part of the region, this front will take a little bit longer to get through. Friday will be your biggest change there. Now, the biggest change everybody's waiting on is next week. Next week, there are good signs that I'm seeing that we take these above average temperatures and slash them below average with highs getting into only the 80s with lows dropping down into the 60s. Now, I know it's a long way out. We have plenty of time to watch it, but definitely something we're going to be watching as we go throughout the next several days to see exactly where things are. That being said, rainfall chances do increase as well, but we got to wait at least a few more days. But I do like the signs, I do like the indication, and I do like the pattern coming up, so it's something we're definitely going to be watching for over the next several days. But that being said, as we go into the
From the Central ARWX Storm Center, this has been a weather update. From the Central